Welcome to Golf in the Cosmos, where physics meets the fairway and the universe takes a swing at your betting mind. We have the Sony Open special here. We got some special guests. We have Andrew.
Hello.
We got Miller.
What's going on?
And we got Kcon.
How's it going, everyone?
And of course, I'm Kevin. Guys, welcome to the show. How we all doing, guys?
Doing
Start
good
for the season.
Yeah, first event of the season, right? I mean, how can we not be excited about some golf in Hawaii?
Yeah, a little upset. The original, what was it? The one in Kapalua didn't get played.
That's right. Yeah, the Sentry.
Sentry, yeah.
Got
canceled.
Sentry on Maui got canceled. Yeah, that's too bad. What are you going to do? I mean, at least we still get some Hawaii.
Exactly.
Yeah, this hopefully, though, is a series that we continue, though. I'm excited about finally doing some betting analysis. I feel like coverage is weak online in terms of what to bet on each week, what is value in the top 10. So hopefully we give you all viewers a bit of a breakdown of how to approach this Open as well as many other top signature and events going forward in the PGA season.
Yeah, no, I couldn't agree more. I mean, I know we started the pod kind of preseason, but now we're getting into the meat. So it's all starting now, right? This is the PGA Tour has begun. So this is what it's all about, honestly. Yeah. And we have a nice web page that was created on golfinthecosmos.com. There's actually a side button on the menu for the betting preview. Some good stats there, with the help of some kind of advanced AI models.
We want to thank Claude Code, Cursor, our AI development team of agents that brought this to life. But no, I think it's important that we provide this view to common bettors looking at all the data that they can get. And we're going to post this for all of the major events. So our first preview is available under the PGA Bets tab, but we'll be doing this going forward. So thanks to Kevin for pushing us to do this, and thanks to our AI sponsors helping out.
Yeah, no, it's a big deal, man. I mean, there's some money to be made out there. We're actually going to put, after this pod, we're going to put all of our picks out. Yeah, everyone's going to take a winner, a couple top fives, a couple top tens, a couple top 20s. We're going to keep track of the record throughout the season, and someone, we'll see who's the best.
Yeah, or what you really might learn is just to pick the opposite of what we do, and might be more successful. But we'll hope to provide a bit of color and analysis.
Right. So let's get into the Sony a little bit. Wailea Country Club. This is near. You'd land in Honolulu, right, to play this. So the most populated island of Hawaii. I know we've played in Oahu a few times. And I know Kcon has played in Maui. You've actually played Kapalua, right, a few times.
Yeah, plantation course.
Okay,
yeah, nice,
it was beautiful.
Nice.
And that's where the pros usually play. So I mean, I want to get your thoughts on just like generally, like how did that play compared to California courses, compared to Maryland or East Coast courses, Florida maybe. It is Bermuda grass out in Hawaii. So.
Yeah, I mean, well, if you're talking about Kapalua, what's the most beautiful part of it is that the fairways are just absolutely wide. So there's not really any rough, but you can obviously spray it out and get out.
Well, Wailea, I've heard, is a little bit tighter.
Yeah, well,
tighter.
You're asking me about Kapalua. My apologies.
No, I just Hawaii golf in general.
Hawaii golf, I mean, yeah, okay. So the grass, I mean, the rough is thicker. I mean, I rented clubs one time. I had cavity backs and had to switch the blades. It was too hard to hit out of the rough. Now with Wailea, I've actually stayed at the Kahala right next to Wailea, and right there it's windy.
Yeah,
it's windy. Like we were there in November, and it was windy.
I think right now too, North Shore waves, weather systems, you're probably get 10, 15 knots.
Well,
of
the
wind.
forecast is like 16 miles an hour Friday, Saturday.
But that's standard, I think. In that area.
Well, but what's weird is like Wednesday is like 5. So it's a dead day, but that's not when the tournament's being played. So.
No, not at all.
And then today or tomorrow is like 26, and that's guess what that is, the practice rounds. So I mean, good luck.
Yeah,
on those.
But everything should be pretty average the whole week. I think I saw 15 to 16 the whole week. So
yeah, well, average for Hawaii.
Yes, of course. Yeah. I mean, good to train in 26 if you're only going out and playing against 15.
I think with that, though, you'll see a bit more of 3-wood mini driver off the tee. My understanding of Wailea, at least from winning our event last year for Fairfax's Bachelor, which I won handedly by, I think, 15 strokes over you. Yeah. But just kidding about Turtle Bay. But it's going to be a more tactical, I think, approach from the tee. And then you're going to see guys scoring in on those shorter par fours and then some of the par fives. But I do think the wind going into the ocean, you're going to see guys really kind of clubbing down and be more conservative.
Do you
off
think
the
people
tee.
will pack a 2-iron?
Probably. I mean, with this wind,
Andrew, you're an expert at the 2-iron. Like, what do you think?
I think it's a useful club for keeping it out of the wind and still going 240, 250.
Yeah.
But I definitely think I'd be interested to see who pulls it out on those towards the ocean holes.
No, I'm with you though. I mean, that's why I was kind of thinking like mini driver 3 wood, but I could definitely see a lot of lower irons being used.
One thing I did recognize though was the course is flat. It's not hilly like most.
I did see that in some of the images. I was like, okay, that par 4 is
a
straight, flat.
Yeah, but it's tight from my understanding.
Yes,
and remember, it is a par 70.
Yeah.
It's just palm trees though, right?
Yeah, it is. It's just
so
palm
they can
trees.
curve it around these trees, probably no problem.
Yes and no, but if you're behind one.
Okay, well, yeah. And if there's a stack of them, I mean, we've all hit the palm branch on a palm tree, and it's like, it just knocks your ball straight down. You don't get any luck.
Right.
I'm looking at it right now too. I mean, I'm seeing like about 50 to 75 yards in terms of like width of like the fairway approaches, but it's pretty lined. Like, I think you're kind of in a bad spot if you miss off the tee, but not, bleeding from the net critical.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. No, statistically, it is a tighter course. Like, it doesn't play to the Bombers.
Yeah, it's true.
No, that's right.
Bombers don't win this tournament. That's just a statistical fact.
Probably why you don't see Rory in the field.
How many yards?
He's in Dubai. He is playing this weekend.
A 330 drive wouldn't be good here.
Yeah, not if it misses by a little bit. And that's why it's amazing that Hideki won a few years ago, because he's known for spraying it. But I think that week he just putted like a god.
I mean, the pause king, just sitting on top of that swing. But to your point, though, I think this is a week where a lot of PGA Tour guys bring their families. You're not seeing a full-fledged like top field. You're seeing a little bit of a mix, a little bit more open.
Yeah.
But I know that a lot of the guys. I mean, I'm looking at the betting right now. I'm looking at the guys coming from international tour play, coming from APAC, coming in, bringing their families, having a nice week, going to Kelly O'Neill's Irish Bar, and that, playing this course well. But
a lot of the international tour does continue out in Japan and all the Asian countries out there. So
I say those guys historically have been a little bit hotter, I'd say on average, than like U.S. tour players coming in here. But
definitely
not necessarily the winner, but I'd say the field on average.
Yeah, a take I heard is like coastal golf, Kurt, for some reason, Kurt Kitayama plays well on the coasts, but he doesn't play. The second he goes to Texas, he just shits the bed. So I don't know. There's definitely there's a take on that international, maybe Asian tour. Maybe that's just closer. Hawaii's closer.
It's, I think, an 8-hour flight from Tokyo.
Like you said, their families can come to Hawaii easier. I mean,
a lot of those guys go home and they get to play at their home in their home country. So
right.
They're off the tour. Off the PGA for a little bit. So
if I'm thinking like out the gate, just looking at kind of like value top 10s, I think Siwoo Kim, Mr. Consistency. I see plus 2,200 to win. Don't like that, but like the top 10 bet.
When he did win a couple years ago, he had to chip in, I think, like 2 shots on like 16, 17, and 18. Two of those 3 holes. Yeah. In order to just tie to get to a playoff.
No, yeah, I see right now though. Just quick. I see plus 200 top 10. Going to call that out as a value play.
Yes, top 10.
I'll put that on my bet slip. But
I respect that. No, that's fine. You should, because we can see if that, how that plays out for the year for you.
Yeah.
I have some issues with Siwoo Kim because he minus 6.3 strokes gained putting. And on my filters, I have 2025. I have Bermuda grass set.
Yeah.
So his past results weren't bad, but he doesn't putt well historically on Bermuda. He loses 6 strokes to the field. So that's the reason that would be my argument against that.
No, that's fine. I guess what I'm seeing is I think Siwoo Kim won a fantastic season last year, but past 3 years. So we have the win in 2023, then a tied for 14 in 2024, tied for 33 last year, I think is your outlier. And I see him coming back this year, and that's why.
Wow! So he actually won.
He's
in
won
2023.
Yeah,
I guess I can't argue.
I don't know.
I'm
just thinking that good value for plus 220 a top 10. That's going to be one of my calls on this. If we look at the favorites too, you're obviously coming in with Russell Henley plus 1,200 to win, odds on favorite. Then you got Ben Griffin, Hideki, JJ Spawn, Robert McIntyre, new card holder, Colin Morikawa, guy who can't get it done. And then you get Siwoo. So I'm just thinking, like, out of the top 10 odds guys, like, that's a safer one, I think, to play. But yeah, we can continue to go through. I'm just going to call that out early, as I've been eyeing that one.
Yeah. One thing I thought to note was basically most of the past winners, they weren't part of the top 10 in favorites. A lot of them average about plus 6,000. So
great point
there. Yeah.
But
so the last 3 years, the winner has been about 50 to 1, 60 to 1.
Yeah. I mean, my comment is, guess what? We just had 2 to 3 months of no golf, no stats. So we're all basing these stats on 2025. And it's like, there's no way that we've all played golf long enough to know that once you go through a couple months of no tournament play, like, you change. You change as a golfer and you change as a strategist. And they're going to come with new ideas that might work or might not work.
Do you think that changes, though, with guys playing like the 10 DP events post end of season? Like, I do think there was a bit of coverage.
I think that helps.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah. If you're playing tournaments, you're going to be better off in terms of nerves, but it's just what we all know. It's whether or not you have that game that day or that weekend. So it all comes down to who's performing well right now. And there's no way to predict that. However, when you get the odds in line, you start seeing who's the better value, who's been playing well and has a great betting odds. Like, that's the pick I'm going for.
I'm with you.
Right.
I think that's fair.
Well, and that's why one of my sleeper picks is John Kiefer. Who is the Korn Ferry Tour lowest scoring average. He got his card. And honestly, to get that card, that means he was, playing well recently late into the last year, literally until October, November.
He's got the drive too. A lot of those Korn Ferry guys come out.
They're almost more qualified than than the regular guys. So that's my sleeper pick is Kiefer, Johnny Kiefer, they call him. But man, I mean, if he's coming out hot, like you said, everyone else has been on a break, and he's like, I just got my tour card. I just owned on the Korn Ferry.
He's practicing as hard as anyone can possibly practice.
Yeah. I think guys like that, you really got to watch out for.
Yeah.
There's no stats on them, so people the odds makers don't really know what to put them at.
Right.
I'm curious if you see him on the on DraftKings.
We actually let me go look on DraftKings because
I already placed him on Kalshi, so I fuck with Kalshi.
Okay.
One sleeper for me would be Brian Campbell. I mean, 2 wins last year.
That's a good choice.
He was -3 after round 1. He was playing great. I think he was stepping up, and then he got the flu.
Wow.
And he had to withdraw.
You're talking last year?
Yes, last year. So it's like
lack of stats.
This could be a redemption. I mean,
for sure.
Did win 2 tournaments last year, which I think is great.
Yeah, no one talks about that.
Course isn't long.
Exactly, that's key for him.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm looking at DraftKings. Don't see Kiefer, but you know who I do see at the bottom? Vijay.
Oh yeah, Vijay.
Well, there's a whole story behind how he got his tour card.
Top money.
Top money exemption. 55? Just last kind of tour around the track.
Well, so to get to the bottom of that, just to clear things up, the top 50 money makers on the PGA always have this option of getting a 1-year tour card. I don't believe it doesn't involve signature events. It's just a regular card. But at any time they can choose to exercise that. Matt Kuchar chose to not use it this year.
Yeah, respect that. Let the young guys play.
I mean, I kind of.
I'm just kidding. If I were them, I'd probably do it.
Right. So Vijay said, and he's in he can go to Champions Tours events too, but he's like, I just want to play some PGA. Also, side story about Vijay, during COVID, the PGA shut down, and he chose to play in a Korn Ferry event. And people
did he win?
No, but people were so pissed off that he took spots away from other people because he just he pulled an eligibility card and he was like, no, I think I'll just play this event because PGA is not going to offer me money this week because of COVID.
Yeah,
but Korn Ferry is running. All right, I'll jump into that. So that adds to the controversy. He also did deer antler spray in 2013 that was on the banned list.
Yeah, hey,
and he eventually kind of got cleared from that. he actually did get cleared from that.
Yeah.
So he sued the PGA Tour for defamation and like loss of reputation, and they settled in 2018 for an undisclosed amount. So they do not fucking like this guy.
Yeah, no, I get it. But
and some say that he would have been like one of the first live jumpers if he was a little bit younger.
Yeah, I would think so. Oh, here, so just back to Kiefer, by the way. I got you your odds.
Did you find him?
Yeah, straight up to win plus 7,000. Top
So
5.
70 to 1.
Yeah.
See,
plus
you would think he would be
1,100.
like, you'd think he'd be 100 to 1. But there's a reason. There's some there's people know something about this guy. I mean, obviously.
No, I mean he's middle of the pack.
Can you tell us names who he's near?
Yeah, he's Kiefer is right around Mac Meissner, Emiliano Grillo.
There you go.
By the way, our boy's friend, Ryan Gerard, Jake Knapp. I mean, he's right below Jake Knapp. Jake's plus 6,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
This Corn Ferry guy, man, is coming in like this might be his breakout.
But
he
like
might just
that,
come on strong.
That top 10 plus 500. I mean, if you want to be conservative, maybe that's your play, 5 to 1. I mean, winning outright's hard to call in any tournament. So
yeah, no, right. If they do actually get close, you'd be kicking yourself for not taking the top 5, top 10. And tonight we're gonna have to publish our picks on that. So think about it.
We'll each post a few, right? Have we agreed on how we're going to do that?
Well, we're going to pick one winner each.
Yep, one winner. Yep.
I think it's a 1-3-5. I think we go one winner, 3 in the top 5, and then 5 in the top 10, and then we'll have a record.
Yeah, and we'll see if you get value of that, or you know who not to pick.
Or can you even be above like 40% or 50% on your pick?
So why don't we go into that then? I mean, Kev, looking at the field, you have $100, which you didn't lose to Narb yesterday in the par 3 challenge.
Yep.
Who you got?
Are you talking about winners?
To win. Just to win the tournament.
I put $100 in Kalshi.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of reasons behind all these, but and we can get into later like strokes gained. So my theory though of this course, I think that it's a shorter course.
Yeah.
Right. I think that it rewards good putting and it doesn't necessarily reward like long drives. I think it rewards. Okay, so I'll be honest. I think it rewards like greens in regulation.
Yep.
I don't think the greens are huge. I think the guy that hits the most greens is going to win. So my number one pick kind of is Rico Hoey, who had the second highest GARs on tour last year.
Rico Hoey plus 4,500, so 45 to 1.
Right, and see, so that must surprise you that you would think he's 100 to 1 guy I'm talking about, but he's actually 45 to 1.
Yeah.
So there's a reason, but yeah. So I like him. I have Nico Echevarria.
Yeah.
He actually, if you don't realize, he went to the playoff with Nick Taylor last year.
That's a good call.
He was second.
Man.
He basically won. I mean, so I got to take him. Kurt Kitayama plays well coastally. Keegan Bradley, I'm taking as my one and done pick on our fantasy league.
Are you? Yeah. Okay.
I don't. It's emotional. I just feel like that our Ryder Cup captain just needs to just do something better than what he did in New York.
I'd rather not talk about it. Okay? But,
well, yeah. So
it was a very disappointing showing for the United States.
So I might change that pick, but I think he'll make the cut. So
I think about 100% make the cut. But I'll tell you this: I'm saving Keegan for when they play
in New England. I know.
As he did last year when he delivered that win at the Travelers.
I just feel like there's extra pressure for him to be on TV now.
I got you.
John Kiefer, I have that actually. If he wins, I make the most money at $10.
Wait, you actually have your bets already?
These are already placed. Yeah.
Wow.
John Kiefer makes $9.35, $10, 10 to so 93 to 1.
Okay.
Joe Highsmith, he won late last year. For some reason, I'm not sure why. I think I only put 5 on him. Jake Knapp, I had to take him. He's our local boy, right?
We got to call out Mesa Verde Country Club, Jake Knapp, representing OC.
Talking to the mic. Yeah.
Kevin, if you want to add a little color, have you seen him at Mesa Verde?
I've only seen him practicing for a short moment.
Okay.
Nothing else there.
Yeah. No, I mean, we got a lot of faith in Jake, and I think he's going to have a big year this year. I don't think it's this tournament, though. But I'd love to be wrong.
No, I've heard arguments that the people that win in Mexico, so Mayakoba used to be a PGA event, then the Live took it. But many guys that won Mayakoba, or a few, won at Wailea. There's a lot of connections between those two courses. David Ford, I'm not too sure.
No chance.
Well, I just heard a couple things on some
What'd
stuff,
you hear?
some research I was doing. I don't think it's that significant. Corey Connors I like him. Is one of the best at, even when he misses the fairway, he still hits the green, so he barely misses. And then I have Colin Morikawa. He actually he pays pretty well, so I just doubt he comes out of.
Look, you got hometown boy, former Cal Bear. I'm going to call this misses the cut.
I know. I love that call because I just
think I know. I feel like he hasn't gotten his putting down, and he's. If you remember the end of last season, he was in a few mixes after the cuts, and it was just collapse. I feel like something is happening off the course right now. I don't know where his head's at. Yeah. I want him to be better, but I'm going to call missing the cut this weekend. Complete disaster.
We'll see. And so my last three are Brian Harmon, Brian Campbell, of course, which Kcon talked about.
I love that pick, by the way.
And then I got Billy Horschel too, who's on the list. And then my last point is about one of the favorites. I think it's like the Ben Griffin. Yeah.
We can. So you want to start at the top?
I didn't take him on purpose because he got married in December. So.
Not enough golf. Well, Andrew, let's move to you. Being the best golfer in our crew. Debate. Debate between these two.
These two are
technically all-time winningest.
That was about it.
Hey, there you go.
That was a good one.
CPGA champion last year, and in the major championship. Andrew, what do you like this weekend?
I think I like Emiliano Grillo.
Yeah, I like that. Okay.
I think his strokes gained are really good. I think it's impossible to pick this first event, first of all.
I agree.
So for the most part, I'm thinking it's going to be random. I don't want to use Tony Finau, who I think will become something later.
What is going on with
year.
that guy? Yeah.
Did he win an event last year?
I don't think so.
No, he did
His
not.
odds are shit.
Yeah, so I
he's got 7 kids, coming to the event. It's going to be a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't think he does anything at the beginning of the year. I think it's going to take him a while. But out of the big names, Morikawa, I do agree with you, Miller, that we got to see something happening on the greens before you pick him.
Yeah.
But also, I was looking at Nick Dunlap.
Okay.
His stats are bad, but I see someone random coming out to win here. And, the first events bets are kind of a free bet where the odds aren't really in place.
Yeah.
To where you can kind of pick anyone. But yeah, in terms of top 10, I think...
so gun to your head. Who do you got?
Yeah, I think Keegan Bradley can't finish outside the top 10, and if he does...
He'll finish top 10, by the way. I think he's a lock there, but...
I think any big name is finishing top 25. There's going to be a couple big names that don't make it because they missed the cut because they're just not ready. But I love Kevin's pick, the Korn Ferry Tour top guy.
Yeah.
That's a fun one to pick because it's simply we all have played golf long enough. Whoever's trending is going to win.
Yeah. No, I like that.
And there's just not that many stats on that guy.
No. There's not much there.
But he won 2 events late last year, and he has the lowest scoring average on the Korn Ferry Tour. It's why would he stop?
The only thing that'll get him is nerves, which is real at these PGA Tour events. Because what's funny, there's this mental game. I've played a couple Monday qualifiers, and these pros, they do something to get in your head. They actually, even if it's subconscious, they are doing something on the range or the chipping area that is so pro that as an amateur or someone entering the field, you get intimidated, and there's nothing you can do about it.
You said they touched your ball?
Get a little tripped out. Yeah.
No, I get that. Look, but based on your data, you would almost say that then Kira Deshapi Barnett might be able to win, right?
I don't think he's in the field.
Just kidding. But lowest scoring average.
Aaron
it's interesting.
Aaron Rai could
100%.
That's a good call.
I like that.
Aaron Rai. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to run through I think we need to talk about the top of the field, by the way, just for our betting audience. Russell Henley, odds-on favorite to win.
It's just, but here's my point: the favorite has not won.
No, I agree. I just think we need to go through a few guys here, just give our respects.
Yeah.
I'm going to go through the top 5 odds right now.
Okay.
Russell Henley, also just want to call out, made me $400 last year at winning the Arnold Palmer, so thank you. But I mean, odds on favorite, probably top 10 finish, but a loss. Ben Griffin, I think we've talked about him. I mean,
just got married.
Probably not focused, but again, we got to give him the respect. I see a top 20, top 25 finish.
Events at the end of last year.
Yeah, no, I know. And then we got Hideki, JJ Spawn.
But hold on, let's talk
Bob
real
McIntyre.
quick about Ben Griffin's past performance at this event. Look at that.
Yeah. So if we look at it, didn't play in 2023. Tied for 33rd, 2024, 2025, tied for 43rd. Again, that's why I think he does not place.
Yeah, I don't think this course fits his eye.
Top 25 or top 20 maybe, but
I don't even know if this course fits his eye.
Yeah, I think Hideki, looking past 3 years, 7th, tied for 16th. I think you could have an argument.
He won the year before that.
Yeah, that's true.
He's consistent.
I mean, this is practically home field advantage for Hideki. What I want to call out though is the next two guys I think are interesting. I think JJ Spawn is actually going to be my pick to win this week. I think JJ Spawn had an incredible last year. I want to call out San Diego State as well. The Aztecs played with some of the guys on that team from a few years ago in the desert. But I think he makes a run. Don't know if he wins, but I think he's coming in hot. Last year tied for 3rd, year before missed cut. Year before that tied for 12th. I like the plus 2,000. That's going to be my pick. The other I'm looking at, Bob McIntyre. I think Robert McIntyre is a sensation.
He's been turning it on.
He is absolutely I think he's a top 10 player. Just overall, I had him at the British last year, didn't close. But I think him and JJ are going to be out of the top 10 guys. If you're picking one, those are where I'm thinking that the value is going to be. You got plus 2,000 for both, but I love Robert McIntyre. I think he's going to win one of the majors this year.
Yeah, it's interesting because he's so European, plays in Europe, so it's just interesting to take him to Hawaii. What does that do to him? But
that's true. I mean, look,
he's
Scottish, but I
don't usually see guys like that win out here. But
that's true. But this is the first year he's got his tour card, so we're going to see him all season.
He might just be a killer.
Yeah, I think we'll be shocked and surprised how well he does this season. Is it this weekend? Don't know, but I'll tell you this: top 10 plus 200. That's one I'd look at as well. I'd add that to my list.
Okay, well, I want to get into Kcon's theories.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's see where we're at.
Well, I usually look for someone who's been playing for the past few months. I mean, I do like to see Wukin. He always does well. I mean, he's got the past victory. What I was really looking at is I really like Denny McCarthy. He's been trending every year. I mean, his odds are plus 5,000. So he went from...
So he's 50 to 1?
Yes.
Yeah, we got it right
here.
So
we went from 32nd to 24th to 16th.
Wow.
It's like...
Trending
down.
Right
way. Yeah, trending up. Yeah, exactly.
No, that's why I brought this data in.
I think
it's
like
important.
this. Yeah. So, I mean, I was even just looking at the odds of people who I like. I mean, if we're doing the one and done, I don't know if I'd take him just yet, just because it's too early in the season. As Andrew spoke, it's...
Well, with one and done, there might be a better
there could be a better tournament.
But if you're taking a top 5 or top 10...
I would do pays really Denny McCarthy for sure.
Yeah, I think that's got to make your list.
Yeah.
You stated Echevarria, right? I think Echevarria
tied for second last
exactly.
Or second solo, yeah.
That kind of scares me sometimes because I feel like people drop off a little bit when they have that confidence when they walk into there, and it just
it's hard to go to a year later to perform the same way.
Exactly, because again, I think that you have that confidence in your head, and it could.
Expectation.
But the course fits his eye. I mean, you could argue that. He likes the course.
But his game might be different. I mean, it's 12 months later.
Right.
Yeah, and then I like the Aaron Rye play, even though it looks like he's never really played.
I was just saying, I'm seeing no data.
Aaron Rye just seems like that guy who just is always close, always up there. I mean, this is all last year, but he's always up there going into the final day, and something happens. But if you want to make some money, I bet he could be a good top 10 pick.
I'm going to watch him to see how he gets his birdies this year, because it's like if he's making birdies with ease, then that's why he's always there. But if he's scrambling here and there, it'll just be interesting to watch him what his story looks like over 72 holes.
Yeah.
Because he's always there, and you're like, how is this guy here? He wears 2 gloves, right?
Honestly.
2 gloves,
Oh, does he really well?
Yeah.
Kevin, pull up the data on him.
Yeah, honestly.
Do you want to pull up Wild? No, actually.
All courses 2025, but Bermuda green.
Yeah, let's see it. Yeah.
It's really interesting, actually. That's a massive. His approaches are unreal. It gains 10 strokes on the field. I mean, I've never even seen a number that high.
Yeah.
Off the tee, 3.5. I mean, that's all really good. around the green. So he's not the best chipper and he's not the best putter.
That's what happens when you're a good ball striker, because you're putting so damn much that you end up, that's your weakness.
Yeah. But putting takes into account the distance you are from the hole.
Yeah.
So it literally accounts for that.
He's not making the putt. He would be winning every tournament if his putting was Scotty. I'm curious, what's Scotty's numbers there?
He's not in this because he's not in this. Yeah, he's not in this.
Oh, we'll see that
field
soon.
But
I mean, all the guys who are watching on TV, just for the viewers here on TGL, are not playing this event.
They would be there
somewhere
right
in Florida.
Sahith might.
Oh, Sahith is, yes.
Yeah, I feel like he's getting on a flight.
But he's not on that team that's on
He
there.
is, yeah.
Yeah, no, he was there.
But
Max Homa should play,
Bermuda,
though.
he sucks balls off Bermuda.
Oh, God.
Minus 7.7 total. Can't chip off it, can't putt off it, barely can, and can't hit off the tee off it.
Yeah, let's just say, I want to take a second.
I played against him.
You have? Okay.
Yeah, in high school we played. Yeah, he was.
Was he your Belinda?
I can't remember what school he went to, but he was like a year or 2 years above me, and we played him in CIF. But yeah,
and
SoCal courses which are POA and
dude, Diamond Bar.
Yeah,
Diamond Bar High.
And now he's on TGL.
Yeah, dude, he's really turned it
getting paid.
Well, hold up. Cool. So take away the high school rivalry and the reality that we're not professional athletes. But
Wait, but what happened?
Hold
How did he?
Well, I want to call out.
Okay.
He's fantastic, but I want to call out most disappointing season last year.
Yeah, what did he win?
Such high expectations, 1-0.
Okay, because the year before he won the
on
Waste
Netflix.
Management
On Netflix, and finished third in the FedEx. So he got a boatload of money. Don't know what's happening.
He just got comfortable.
Yeah,
maybe
his career set.
He had some advertisements and just did what everyone does.
I just want to call though. Last year, people had him after the Netflix. What's the show? First Tee, winning an event or two. Full swing. Yeah. And he did nothing last year.
Yeah.
I can't even call it a top 10.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there is one, but
no, I mean, he played well here and there, but he did not turn it on. It's a similar story to Colin Morikawa, where it's like the younger guys play really well for a season or two.
Yeah.
And then just kind of get the advertisements and get a shit ton of money. But then it's like, that's it.
Where did Morikawa win? He won during COVID, right?
Well, he won
fans at the British.
At the
British.
In San Francisco.
He did win the major?
He won
British
Open.
PGA.
Yeah, he won the PGA during COVID, but the British he won. Okay, I didn't know he won the British. That's a tough one.
Yeah, that's crazy to win.
I also actually wanted to speak to Hideki Matsuyama, which we did not bring up. He just won the Hero Challenge.
Yeah, he did.
So he was playing with the top 20 golfers pretty much.
Well, 20,
who accepted. But I mean, he beat Scotty. He beat
20 people.
I mean, that's actually a good data point. That was a month and a half ago.
Yeah, I put $10 on him to win it 180. That was pretty nice.
I see plus 2,000 right now.
Yeah, but I mean, that's if you're going to get rid of one of your top golfers.
And just look in our data from our partners in Claude and Cursor, ranks number 1 in strokes gained approaching a YLA last 24 rounds.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
he's obviously a pick. Like he's an option. But do you bet on the guy that has a chance to win?
I think if you're going to put money, if you want to put like $1,000 on top 5, top 10.
Top 10. I wouldn't touch top 5.
Top 5.
He could easily not be in
the 100%.
mix.
But if you're feeling like you want something that feels comfortable, that's
right.
That would feel comfortable when you place the bet. It doesn't mean it's going to happen.
Right.
Yeah, so we're going to go down the list a bit. I'm going to take a little bit of a contrarian view here. We're going to bring up the Rust King, Jordan Spieth. I have not done hard drugs before, but I have watched him golf. Jordan Spieth. I read that on YouTube. I saw it in a meme, but I want to call out. I see a storyline coming. This is either his comeback year or this is like the end of retirement.
He's got to come back.
It's got to be now.
What I saw his first tour event when he was like 16, so he might be like an old soul already. Mentally.
No, but I think this is the year
may have been ripped through him.
He's a year off the wrist surgery. I think you'll see him top 10 this weekend. And if you don't, it's not a big deal. But this is a season that's make or break for him.
Is he still doing the half downswing where he goes back and then comes and then he stops and goes back again?
No, the Charles Barkley?
No, not like a full swing. His practice swing is almost like it was really weird because I remember putting my pick on him about 2 years ago when he started. I was like, oh, what the heck is this? I haven't seen you do that. oh, this is going
I
downhill real
remember
fast.
that.
Like I'm wasting a golfer here.
You're talking on the warm or the practice.
Like,
he kind of
comes down
cuts
stuff,
and turns.
but he doesn't go through. He just he goes back and sets up again. But I was like, that is different. I've never seen him do that before, and he's been doing it for about a year and a half.
It's kind of like Justin Rose, kind of like he does like a kind of like cut down and then turn. But yeah.
Yeah, no, it was weird. So I don't know if he's fixed that. I hope he has some sort of a comeback year.
Outside of the Sony, sorry to interrupt, Kevin, but who do you think will have the best season?
Yeah, let's do some season call-outs.
I mean, like, who
That's
do you think will have
interesting,
a blow-up season where they win, other than Scotty, who could continue because he just plays a game that's different than everyone else. But who do you see having 4 wins this year?
3 plus wins, I think. A signature, maybe a major. Right. Yeah. Hammond.
I mean, other than Scotty?
Yeah. Scotty, I mean, he's number 1.
No, I think McIntyre, and then I think the Corn Ferry guys that are coming in fresh. I mean, I don't think they have a reason to join and then not perform and just lose it. But, I mean, it can happen. But, no, I mean, I like, those standard names as well as the new guys.
Yeah.
I don't think the journeymen are going to come out of nowhere and do something special, because that's just that, they're just getting their card. I think you're always going to have those guys. But man, that's a hard thing to call personally.
Oh yeah. I mean, with Henley,
like, I don't even know if Scheffler's going to win this year. It's hard to even say that.
I mean, he'll start soft as he usually does, and then just start creaming. But we'll see what happens. But I think with Russell Henley, he started probably 4, 5, 6 years ago when he won his first tournament. And I'm very surprised that he seems to be like that number 1 bet for this week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Russell Henley? He's like, what is he? And I just don't see that storyline.
He had 2 wins last year?
Probably towards the end, yeah.
Yeah. No, he had the Arnold Palmer, and then I think there was another one. But I mean, this is a thinner field, right? Like, if I'm thinking this next year, I mean, I think that the Bob McIntyre pick's a lock. And then I'm just going to call it right now, Justin Rose is going to close.
Justin Rose
is going to close in a major.
Wow.
He's always there.
Olympic champion.
No, but he has turned it on, man. I mean, I don't know.
Runner-up
I thought,
at the Masters,
yeah, runner-up at the Masters. Then he won the FedEx St. Jude over JJ Spawn in the playoff, 3-hole playoff on the 18. I don't know. I think Justin Rose, we're going to actually come out the gate and see like some early wins, but
it's cool.
We'll see.
I think a little wild card could be that Pot Guider guy who was he was in like second Pot Geeter, long driver,
it's a long course.
Yeah, but I mean he's due. He was second place in quite some a lot of tournaments.
Yeah, South African, right?
South
or is he
African,
Rhodesian, or they call it Zimbabwe now?
Yeah, South African, I believe.
Okay,
that's a really good call, because if it's a bomber course, he hits it like the furthest than anyone.
I mean, you see all these guys.
Yeah. I mean, that could definitely convert where he could win like 3 events or something.
Yeah.
They'd come out of nowhere for sure. With these betting on it, it's about calling it, but the one before it happens.
We're just talking about a good season here. But what about Oberg? You think he?
Ooh, he could turn it on.
He got that one win, but
have he already done so?
He did. He got the signature event win at Torrey last year.
Yeah, he won Torrey last year.
Okay.
When it switched, though, where was it? It was supposed to be at.
It was supposed to be
up in LA.
At Brentwood or
Riviera.
The Genesis, right?
Genesis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it went to Torrey.
He didn't perform great at the very end of the year, unless I missed something. Oh no, he's on the. Is he in the Ryder Cup? Yeah.
He won. He won that. He dominated.
Wow.
I think he's a good pick. What do you guys think about Hovland? Does he have a chance, or is he done?
The Norwegian.
He could have a comeback. He had ups and I feel like he was up and down. He was like miscuts and then up in top 10, miscut, up in top 10.
I think he's going to continue that. I don't see him solving his problems.
Wasn't he quite injured last year? Or
was
he had some sort I think maybe a back problem. Don't quote me on that.
I think he's got to end the Jay Lindbergh sponsorship. I think it's, the flag he's flying.
He had some injuries.
One other guy I was looking at was Sam Burns too.
Sam Burns.
He's disappointing.
Been crawling up.
Yeah.
But
he's due. Or
I feel
was
like
due.
He was up and then he dropped off and now he's been crawling back.
I guess the question is, will there be a standout or will it just be... Kevin, you mentioned that they're like reducing the number of tournaments.
They're considering it for the next couple of years. For next year.
Bigger payouts?
But the Sony contract's up. Like, this will probably be the last time we see Hawaii, unfortunately. And then the PGA is trying to make it more kind of like the NFL, where it's like 20 weeks of just all heavy hitters. That's where they would want to get. They're not going to do it overnight. But they don't want these events with small
it's
names.
kind of like the NBA problem. You have 82 games. But look, what I will say is, what are we going to do?
No, I know. It's not.
Are we going to watch baseball?
And they're listening to the fans a lot, too. They're going to listen to the fans. They want to make us all happy.
I don't feel like the signature events actually make the general public watch more.
That's true.
Sometimes I don't even know that it's signature. I'm like, it is. Like,
like a major.
No cut?
Yeah, a major is completely different. A major, everyone wants to watch. It's like all over the.
It's like tennis.
Yeah.
Well, let's start at the top. The players should be a major, and then you get 5.
Well, it's been considered the 5th one, basically.
No, I know, but
thank God the majors still have hold value, because they're also have nothing.
That's true.
And they get a good buzz at the bars. Everyone's watching. So
but the play. I guess those events you get people outside of the following.
Yes, and that's what we're trying to say. But that's what Kevin's saying about the whole NFL style.
Yeah,
you want people to feel like it's more impactful or more important. But I just still don't believe, as long as it's called just a signature event, until maybe 5 years from now when people get aware of this more.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you can rename it whatever you want.
Exactly,
but
bigger purse.
No one gives a shit if it's the.
I don't agree to no cuts. I don't like the no cuts.
But I think to the point
is what adds the brutalness.
Yes, and I want some of those other guys to be able to
that's
play.
That's what makes Friday fun to watch.
I want some of those other guys who haven't made a bunch of money. Now they can't play in the big money tournaments. Where's the concept?
No, I hate that. I hate that. I'd rather see outsiders make a run at Pebble Beach instead of 72 guys play with corporate players. And don't get me wrong, I'm going to be one of those corporate players.
And those 72 guys already have career earnings that don't. It doesn't even.
It doesn't matter.
Them,
But I think to your point, outside the top 5, it's like, what courses does everyone know? It's like Pebble Beach, the Scottsdale Drinking Festival at a TPC, Torrey. It's almost course specific. Is like the brand.
American Express a little bit,
but that one's weird because it's 3 courses and it jumps.
We know it.
Pebble, but it's weird because it's also a pro-am
multi-course.
But that's also why it's great.
It's hard to watch that though. Always,
I like the Florida ones mostly like Bay Hill, and then you got
those are good
players right after that.
Bay Hill, PJ National.
I love the John Deere. That's one of my favorites.
That is cool.
Where is that?
In
Texas.
Is it in Texas?
No, that's Illinois.
No,
Illinois.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah.
I've done the pre-queue for that, and it's in the middle of freaking nowhere.
And it's hot. It's hot. It's like late summer.
When I did that, and it's just the pre-queue course is some mediocre course, but the tournament is just, it's like this beautiful green course that I always remember tied to John Deere.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, it's perfectly mown. Like,
exactly.
It's beautiful.
You got the cornfields out there.
But it's in the middle of freaking nowhere in Iowa or something like that.
Yeah. Let's say I think it was Iowa. But I like the heritage in Harbortown. I think that brings
That's a
the
cool
heat.
one. That one always comes after the Masters, right?
Yeah, it's always the weekend after. That's where one of the Wesley Bryan won that. Mm-hmm. From YouTube Golf, we know him now, but he won that. Wow. And they get a plaid kind of jacket.
Yeah. The guy who got kicked off tour because he played in a live scramble, right?
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So now the new event after the Masters is going to be the Sentry's new event. By the way,
the Champions?
It's just they just got a sponsor. I don't know. I don't know the details.
Are they not going to do the plantation course?
Oh, it's not there now, but they just they kept on as with their contract. We get our name on something, and they're like, well, we want the week after the Masters.
I guess when the course fails, it's like you're not like you cost us money pretty much.
Well, technically the Sentry's still a company that bought a contract.
Exactly. Like, they kind of got screwed over there.
There's the sponsor.
So they're like, can we get the week after the Masters then? Like, all right. And it's kind of traditionally the guy that wins the Masters usually plays the week after just for fun.
Right.
We've seen that, and then I think Scotty may have won both. I forget, but he may have won the Masters and the one after.
Didn't Scotty go straight to go play that Seminole tournament right after the Masters?
Right.
With all those personalities.
Yeah. It's like a huge tournament down in Florida somewhere.
No, I remember
look that
seeing the pairings for that.
The private club thing
Seminole.
that they do.
Seminole is like a top 10
It's like
national
a-
country club.
But it's like a private money game, right?
Yeah, it's a private money game,
yeah. Oh my god.
Wow.
It's like invite only. I forget what it's.
Here, I'm pulling it up. I remember seeing the cards on that. It was like Peyton Manning or, all these guys, Pat Cantlay. By the way, speaking of, hasn't done anything since he took off his hat.
Pro member, that's what it's called.
Pro member. It's a member guest.
Pro member,
right?
wow.
Yeah.
You're saying that was the week after the Masters?
It might not have been, but it was after a win that he did.
Right.
I know that, and
One of the many.
Yeah, I know Max Homa does that too. He'll go play in
Here,
some leagues right afterwards.
I got the card. It was February 27th a few
that's
years
way
ago.
earlier.
And you're seeing pros with, America's wealthiest, but Tom Brady's on here. This is quite a list.
What's crazy is like these guys don't get in trouble by the PGA, but then Live they just hate. It's like this is like how is this different than Live? They're running like a side game.
You're technically an individual contractor, right? So
Yeah,
what were
it's
you gonna
just
say?
called the United States versus Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, exactly. Because this one says Tiger Woods okayed this.
Yeah, here's the 2025.
Tiger Woods was in it.
Tiger, Ernie
like,
Els.
Cool, man.
Look, Stanley Druckenmiller's there. He's running one of the largest hedge funds in the world.
I don't even know who that is.
No, I bet him. He's one of the best.
You guys have a great
active
group of people
management
here.
Investments.
This guy's played with Theegala,
Sahith.
and he's met Stanley. Sam Druckenmiller.
Stan Druckenmiller ran Soros Management's funds. He's one of the all-time highest returning hedge fund managers. But
that's why I call this the meeting of the minds, guys.
Yeah, you got Ricky Fowler, Akshay Bhatia.
Brett Baer, Fox News.
Oh, I see. And they played it on a Monday, so it didn't technically interfere with
It was like
the PGA.
one of those Monday company scrambles.
Yeah,
except just on steroids.
Yeah,
on steroids.
times a million.
The 2025 Seminole Pro member. Wow, at Seminole Golf Club. That's impressive.
Where's that's Florida, obviously.
Seminoles, Florida.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
Jupiter, around there.
Yeah, it's right around where we used to play.
Well, here let's
We gotta play some better courses, guys.
Well, here, yeah.
We just hit Journey. You got to go out there and play that. That
Yeah.
was
How was
fun.
that?
It was awesome.
You would love Journey,
Really
man.
good
Yeah.
condition because it was dry finally.
Dude, the greens were at they said it was a 12. It
Great
was
drainage.
like 15.
Ooh, you were tapping it was going?
tapping.
It was
Oh, you would have
so
loved it.
hard.
Andrew, tapping up a hill, then down a
The
hill.
first hole, we were they were waiting for us, and the group behind us, and then by the time we were 3-putting, we were all over the place. By the time we were on the second hole, we were already on the green before they were even on the tee box. We were almost
my
done with the
God.
second hole.
Yeah.
So
And-
they got smoked too.
They
Andrew,
were smoked on the
yeah.
green.
If you played Shady Canyon, it's kind
Yeah.
of like every hole is its own canvas in nature.
You never know
Like
what
it's
you're getting.
private. You don't see other holes.
There's only a few holes that line through tree lines, but
Right.
pretty much you're in open nature.
Yeah,
Just-
you have the GPS
Yeah.
on the golf cart, and you'll look up, you're like, that doesn't show the creek down the middle of the fairway. It just shows it's like a wide open fairway. You're like, okay, got to avoid that. Either go right or
Wow.
left.
I was impressed.
Yeah, a
with
lot
it,
of up and
honestly.
downs.
Damn.
look at
hitting
this.
off of
look at this,
30.
Look at this tee box.
Oh yeah, massive elevation. They'd have to hit off.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it was in fantastic shape. Luckily,
as
we got
we
it
said,
after it dried
After
out.
the rain,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
then after it
And then
grew.
dried
We need to
out.
book it for us four.
Yeah,
here
we
and
need to
get some content.
Need to do some content there.
How much was it for the audience?
175.
And if you say you're staying at the resort, which of course we were, but it was 175. It's usually 200. But what I'll say though, I just want to call out Pechanga Indian Casino Resort is the best Indian casino resort in California, and that is the best Indian casino golf resort. Period.
Nice.
Not even close.
Where did we play? We played at Morongo, and that was
We played at Morongo.
It was
Have
cool.
you
It was
played
cold.
Saboba.
Wasn't as good.
Haven't
I
played
played
Saboba.
That was
Yeah.
fun too. Yeah, because that's close actually. That's like
That's
40,
only an
45 minutes to an hour. Yeah.
and 5 minutes ish away. I think that's one of the best championships. They hold Q school.
Yeah, we
there.
forgot about that one.
Well,
but
but
for golf purposes, like you're speaking, Saboba's awesome, but Journey is just like an experience. I feel
Nice.
like.
Yeah, it has more holes that are just memorable. Where
Got it.
Saboba is
And
like a
signature.
solid track,
Yeah.
but Journey and in the conditions solid. You can't argue that.
You should have done the stimp meter test.
I know.
No, it was a 13, I think. By the way, my putting, I didn't miss within
fast.
5, but I
You
had
ended
to.
up winning?
No, I technically
other
we played
guy did.
Stableford.
some
I saw
other
the
guy,
Stableford.
some other guy
Stableford.
won.
So that's interesting because if you have a blow up hole, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
because I saw if you blew up, you got like minus.
No, we
no.
did. We
No.
changed
We
it.
changed it to
Classic.
modified, or was it classic?
Yeah, we accidentally started at modified.
Because I was
Stableford.
reading modified,
Yeah.
and I was like, everyone sucks.
I wonder who would have won. I wonder who would have won on modified. Actually,
he still won. I looked
He
it up.
still
He
won.
still
Yeah.
won. But I'll say this, like, none of us were in that group. We're not gonna know what happened.
Yeah, there's also a lot of question. Like there was areas that weren't marked, and so I was wondering, like, well, how's the drop going to be on this? And I probably took that a little too far with my group.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
I mean,
whole
look, like,
Hole 16.
it's a money tournament. There's going to be some drama. But,
yeah, there definitely was.
But look, I'll say
know.
this: like, if you played that course like we played Arrowhead when Gil played it,
That was
like you
fun.
played tactical, conservative, you'd score well. And that's what I ended up like doing after hole 3.
really
I
need
was
to-
like,
Yeah.
this is a hold on round. I'm gonna bring out the woods and hit
Yeah.
it 200 straight.
You
and
really
then,
need to hit
yeah.
the greens, though.
Yeah.
I think I was up in the 85s. I mean, I felt like I played great. It's just
You just had to bring
Yeah.
what
You
you
just
had
mix,
at Black Gold. To
exactly,
there.
which I thought I did
It's
in
like
the beginning.
same course.
Yeah.
From what I just saw.
No,
was-
there's way more elevation, way more like
Agreed.
it forces you on approaches to like take a lane. There's like 2 fairways in
Oh, that's
between
cool.
water.
If you knew the course,
Yeah.
I feel like we would reduce our score heavily because
Yeah.
we were the group that played,
You're
and none of us had
guessing.
played there yet.
There was a
Yeah.
couple holes where I'm going, I didn't know. I'm like, is there space behind those trees or not?
No,
I just
exactly.
don't
And
know.
like, dude, one of the fairways,
Yeah.
there's like a river in between, and then they're all hitting right. But
Do you remember
if-
number 9 at
Yeah.
Meadows in Sun River?
Number 9.
There's
yeah,
a bunker in the center.
In the center, yeah. I hit
and
it
you
in
can
the
play
water
it
on the
either
right.
side.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
played it, there was wind coming at us, so there was. Anyways,
No, Andrew, you would love it. Like hole
makes me think
4 is maybe the most beautiful hole on the course. You can technically make it 280 over the water, or you can play the left fairway, which then you cross a river that surrounds the entire green.
wow.
Yeah.
And then if you screw that shot,
Oh, and the green, I
You're
got
screwed,
above the
yeah.
tier.
Yeah.
And we were playing 12 stimps. It just, I was like, do I play into the rough? We were contemplating for about a couple minutes,
Oh,
and then
that
we
was a
just,
great hole,
I just
yeah.
went
Yeah.
with the tap, and it just rolled so far past the hole. But
and Jackson and I, like, we had to go. We kind of, I missed my second shot, and then we just got on, but on the lower flat, we
Yeah,
both made
they
our
were
putts
fine.
part. Yeah, it was crazy.
And then there's Indian burial grounds like right next to it
No
too, and there's like
way.
little history lessons. So
Yeah, teepees,
there's a lot of cool
huts.
little. They kind of kept the vibe, you
Yeah.
know, of Temecula.
No, but it was a good heritage for the local tribes. I thought it was a great balance.
So you guys think
Definitely.
Temecula is pretty good for golf, though? Because
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
Temecula Creek.
That
There's
was
an
fun.
Arnold Palmer course nearby. Or
oh, okay.
I think all
Can't remember
those
what
are
that's called.
good just because it's not that far from here, and the value,
yeah,
and then they have good drainage, and it's just getting, you know, at least right now you can get a weekend tee time.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
but
can actually
it's-
get a tee time.
It's worth it to get out there. you
I'll
know,
say
as a
this: so
group, for
you
sure.
if we don't tell you anything, you're gonna shoot 85 there.
yeah.
that's-
Have you guys played Goose Creek real quick?
Heard
Is
of
that
it? Haven't.
Corona
I played
or what is
Dove
it? Not.
Creek or
One of my
Dove
high school
Canyon.
buddies was like, "We got to play there," and I was like, "Oh." I looked at the GPS and I was like, "That looks sick," but haven't played it yet.
All right, guys. So back to
Yeah, let's finish
Russell
up the
Henley
betting.
keeps. You know, okay. If I
I
switch our,
think that's the worst bet, Russell.
I-
Henley.
I
No
agree. I
chance.
agree. It's just weird
just
that he's
gotta
the
put it out there.
favorite.
He won 2013 last one there.
But the if he does win, it'll blow. You know,
Yeah.
the bookies will be happy. But I just don't think that seems to be the trend. But if I switch my filters here to 2025 Bermuda only, and then if I go par 70 courses only, I mean we're really narrowing it down here. And then if I change it to windy AF, which is windy as fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, let me even just go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Let's just
Yeah.
go people that play in
Hawaii.
Hawaii. And then in my mind, strokes gained approach might be the most, like, I think if you hit, like, that's my argument is that if you hit the greens, you know, that you're the best. And JJ Spawn's number 1.
Oh wow.
Mac Meisner, Nick Taylor, Eric Cole, Sam Stevens, Tom Kim, Denny McCarthy. Like, that's, if I just do it by rank of strokes gained approach, with all those
Spawn is number
filters,
1.
with all those filters. So it's like JJ Spawn checks all the boxes, if you
Yeah.
will. He plays well on Bermuda,
He looks good.
par 70s, right? Like
Can I ask a question about JJ? How did he was doing so well up into winning the U.S. Open, and then how did he perform after that? Because I know
So I got it right here.
Players and
he had a tied for 11th, and then he just did tied for 4th at the Hero World Challenge.
Look at that. He gained
okay, but
8.1
that's only 20
on
the field.
And then hold up, I need to do a stat correction. I didn't know Jordan Spieth finished dead last in the Hero World Challenge, so the Rust King is now off the board
in Hawaii
for top.
So not
for
that
top
much
10.
data.
Make sure you're close to the mic.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I'm just amazed that JJ spawned. But let me take out Hawaii, and just to restate my point there.
It's pretty important. It's a different,
So strokes gained approach. JJ spawned still if I take out Hawaii. All right.
I'm telling you, he's my pick. I mean, but it's early, but we'll
It's a good pick.
Continue with your point, though. I'm sorry.
No, so I was just going through. I was trying to look at the Hero World Challenge just to get a bit of a barometer on recent play.
Well, 20 players. Okay.
Yeah, no, but I just think it's interesting, and I was given a stat correction. We're taking Jordan Spieth off the roster for week 1. We're gonna let him warm up.
Stay on the mic.
Yeah, I know. But JJ Spawn tied for 4th. I mean, tied for 3rd last year here. I think he's gonna have a big year, so I'm a little biased, but he's definitely on the list. And then look, interesting too, Russell Henley hasn't competed since the Pro Tour, tied for 19th.
Yeah, see,
Worst bet, as we all, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's a terrible bet. Yeah,
watch him win.
I feel like
No,
they
I
just
don't
make
think
him
so.
the favorite for people to just have like a big bag
Yeah.
from the NFL, and they're like, I'm gonna put it on the favorite, and they're like, cool, man, we'll take your money. Like,
Is there NFL this weekend?
Of course.
yeah.
Still playoffs.
But people have a big bag from the last weekend.
From betting
and-
on the Cubs will beat the Packers, right?
The Cubs? You mean the Bears?
Sorry, the Bears.
shows how much
Are
this
your
guy's
cousins
into
from
golf.
there?
Into sports.
Andrew's into golf only.
No, and by the way, I wouldn't say a lot of us have a bag after that miracle by the
but
Bears.
Some people do, and then
the Steelers lost last night, and then the Eagles lost. Some of us are licking our wounds. We're looking for value.
I don't really bet on other sports, but now because of the pod, I'm starting to bet on golf a
and
little more.
Kalshi,
Yeah.
And the legality of
Let's
Kalshi.
actually talk about that. What, as a bettor, traditionally when you bet, you have the vig, right? Or let's call it like between 5 and 10% goes to the book. You do it on Kalshi. There's obviously a trading cost.
It just doesn't pay. As the odds are just worse because you're getting the VIG's getting baked into the public.
Yeah.
Who are offering me the payout?
But a lot of
I'm
people
betting against other people and buying shares.
Yeah.
So someone has to put the line up for me to take it.
True.
That's
There
my
has to be a
understanding.
market. Yeah.
So there's not.
It's a buy,
It's not
sell.
like I'm getting it's not like I'm bypassing. Like you guys can, or I'm sorry, but DraftKings can get it for 36-1, but on Kalshi I'll get it like 28-1.
Yeah, I just think
because I'm betting against real people.
I want to call out. It's interesting. A lot of people that are not traditionally sports bettors are hitting us up about, have you used Kalshi?
Yeah.
Like there's some.
What's the other one called?
Or,
the one with the Venezuelan thing. Polymarket.
Polymarket. Yeah.
Polymarket. Yeah, we talked.
You can bet on if there's going to be a war or not.
Or if someone's going to throw a dildo out at a soccer game.
Not the basketball game.
Yeah, nice try. Yeah.
Plus 3,000 purple. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the color.
Or if Angel Reese misses the first shot for how many games did that happen?
I
It
think
was
7 games.
7 games.
Yeah.
Sounds crazy.
Not even a free throw,
crazy.
just the shot.
No, but you could
I don't
literally
know
bet
the
on
technicality
anything.
of that one, but
Interesting.
I think
Oh,
it
guess could be
was
either.
first basket attempt.
yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, so
Soon we'll be betting on who's the next president.
Oh,
And,
you- they already did.
It's all.
Yeah.
It started
I mean,
with politics. So the
Right.
reason it started was companies can hedge, so they can be like, we're going to invest in this, but then they put like 100. They put like a $500,000 on something else happening because it's a political thing. So they're like, if this bill passes, we're going to do this with our company.
Right.
But if it doesn't, let's hedge our bet and put this much on Kalshi.
Yeah.
And then now our risk profile is now lower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Your
that's why these exist. You're buying shares in a yes or a no to a thing.
Yep.
And your other people are putting up the money that it's kind of like an exchange, but it's not a book.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, it's a market, right? It's
a
like
market,
shares in the
exactly.
market.
The market
So there's
means there has
trading.
to be two sides. Where a book, I could just be like, I'll take your bet, man.
And the book is essentially
Yeah.
managing the market behind the scenes
I
and
see.
offering like a margin that is profitable for the casino. Look, I want to hit one.
The key difference is a market gets set by the people.
Yes, correct.
So I can
The
just
market
be a person and go,
participants.
you know what? I want to pay more for that. And guess what? The line will, the market
of
will really
course.
change. Where a book has a middleman.
No, but the middleman is managing the market compared
Right.
to a trading algorithm.
But much more similar to the buying stock.
Yes, of course. But
Right.
at the end of the day, if the book, someone bets too much on one person, they start to balance out the field. So more entrants will enter
But
and
what I
balance
find
out.
on Kalshi is you can't find these kind of crazy bets like first touchdown is the defensive guy on the Bears.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No, because no one else is taking on the other
that's
side.
true.
There's no
Yeah,
market.
no one will
Where
take that.
bookies will be like, I'll give you fucking anything. You want to bet on a comet falling
200 to 1
in
odds
front
on
of your
that, yeah.
house today. I'll take you 3,000.
Someone will take that, yeah.
Right, and then it's like if it hits, and then they're like, well, we're just not going to pay you, man. And it's like, yeah, fuck you. Like,
Come find us.
yeah. So that it starts to make markets these bets you get are much more realistic.
Yeah.
You're not seeing crazy things, but it's funny because with books, we've made crazy bets and sometimes they hit and then they're supposed to pay.
First TD, first basket. Those are fun ones.
Yeah. And you can pick anyone, but on Kalshi you can't really find those.
Yeah,
That
because
makes
you're not
sense.
going to have participants on
Yeah,
the other
right.
side of the
Not
trade.
heavy
Yeah.
participation.
That curve.
Yeah.
You can't make $1 million with $100.
You just don't have enough people who want to do that.
Well, you could have
would
made
need a lot of-
400 grand if you picked the Venezuela Maduro swap, but
That one paid pretty heavily. Yeah, because people were saying that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen.
yeah.
Right, and then it did.
Well, here I want to go back to the tournament. I want to get a group opinion on the shortest man on tour, Brian Harmon.
Ooh, I can't watch that guy swing.
Is he actually the
Ever.
shortest?
I'm joking. I think you're taller than him, so he's probably not the shortest, but
I don't know. He's probably got it. I mean, Brian Harmon's good, but I can't pick him because I can't watch him.
okay. I mean,
It's just it's painful.
yeah.
I mean, as long as they don't show him for like 30 seconds about to take a swing, but if they just jump in and show him, it's like, okay, I'm cool. with
No,
that.
what I think though, that
It's like a
guy,
little bit.
that guy's tactical. Like I think
No,
you're
he's
going to
good. He's the
see a pretty good round. I'm add him to my top 10 list.
The Georgia Bulldog.
Him and Maverick
Has he played
McNeely.
this? Has he played this before?
Yeah, I'm pulling
Probably.
up his data right now. So I got a tied for 33rd last year, tied for 30, tied for 32.
I
So
don't
pretty
think
flat.
that's very promising.
No, but I think a strong year for him last year. He won the Valero, right? After his kid's nanny died or nearly died. I don't know. By the way, rest in peace.
I did not
but-
know any of that. Wow.
No, I mean, it was a storyline around the weekend, but
Interesting.
I think he could do well. I wouldn't be surprised if you see him in the final days. I'm just going to call
I just
it right
feel like
now.
when you land in Hawaii, your history plays out. Like you either are good at that or you're not good at it.
He's never missed a cut past 5 years there. So
What about Steven Jaeger?
Yeah.
He got third last year. He's trending down.
Jesus, no one's
but
talking
he
about that.
wins these random tournaments, these ones that are just like no one's watching.
Kcon, I like that.
Yeah,
like
it was kind of it caught my eye on that one.
Third.
The German.
Oh wow.
But
By the way, plus 550 top 10. That
that's really good.
is very
545, yeah.
intriguing. But no, you're right. 28, 18, third.
I think
Right
I'm looking to
direction
put
guy.
money on someone who's top 10 at like the plus 3,000 to plus 6,000 range.
Yeah.
I think those are like.
Well, if you're
safe
looking down the
ones.
list in the 20s and the 30s of odds to win, he's a good one. I like. I don't think Taylor Pendrith. There's Nico Echeverria. Like that's a really good one.
Second last year.
Yeah, and then you get Brian Harmon, Denny McCarthy, Jake Knapp. But I think that's a good pick.
For some reason, I'm not getting stats on Jaeger here.
How do you spell his last name?
Jaeger.
So I thought, yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to be in the field.
All right, let me just back this out more. Let's see.
I'm not saying it's like I don't know what his full stats at this course are, but I just he's trending a certain way. Some guys just play good at certain courses,
No, I think that's a good one.
Dude, that's a great call that the 70 that he's got third,
Again, I
Is he
mean,
in
who
the
are we
field?
talking about? Who got second last year? Is not gonna do-
JAE.
Kev, he may not be in the field.
No, he is. He's on.
He's on the
he's
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
list.
I don't know why I'm not getting him on my stats here, but
What's
I
your
must just
stats
I must have
provider?
a weird filter.
Fantasy National.
I think I have a weird filter on.
Is he not in the field? Or?
No, dude. he's-
JAE?
Yeah.
Dude, he's not showing up
Oh
on
no,
the
it's
PGA.
JAG. It's not Jae.
No, it's
Stefan Jaeger.
Oh yeah, Jae it is.
He's not showing up on the
then
PGA
maybe
Tour.
He's not playing this.
He's not playing. Sorry about that, because that's
Yeah,
We
so
had
he
him on
played
the
last
list.
year, but he didn't because there was no event in Maui. He didn't want to come out. You know?
I guess so.
Oh,
That's
we have
really weird.
we have the
what's up
tee
with-
times now.
He's also probably playing on the DP this weekend.
That's
To
true.
be honest, as a German.
Well, scratch that.
So disregard
comment.
that one,
Yeah,
guys.
Sorry about
Wow.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. I was like, if
I
it's
got
not showing up
provided-
here.
I mean, he was
I
as of.
was looking at the Claude.
He's
the
scratched.
The Cosmos in the Golf Sports.
I mean, that was
You
made
can bet
last
on
night.
him?
It said plus
No,
5,000.
Bobby,
Oh, Miller had him on our site.
It
I
was
see.
from
I
the
see.
DraftKings data.
Yeah, he's scratched.
So,
Then
Do
he's
not
scratched.
make that bet.
Yeah.
yeah, hey, we're gonna pull that one. We got a lot of new guys too, who we're probably not gonna talk to you about. Eric Van Rooyen, Christo Lambrecht. Yeah, no, but we're finally got the tee times now.
Ooh, I think.
Yeah,
what's the
yeah.
weather? And I feel like if you want someone who's probably going to make it a top 10, or at least make the cut, you got to pick them who's playing like early when there's no harsh winds and harsh weather.
That's a good call. When we get to tee
want them
times,
to
I know we
score.
haven't even gotten into
Yeah,
matchups.
we want them
too.
to
yeah.
score.
So if we go to DraftKings matchups,
Yeah, do you see it?
they do groupings. That's what I was able to find was like groups where they group them together.
Yeah, they're never always in the same group.
It's
though.
not. They're not giving like straight matchups.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not sure what
see
your guys'
that.
books are offering, but yeah.
No, they're
that,
never
yeah.
always the same. They'll be like.
No, so what I would say is, and we'll follow up on this, is like I love the one-on-one matchups per day.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
You
always
gotta wait
fun.
till Friday
Yeah.
almost to get
I
those.
think we gotta wait.
Yeah, at the beginning of
Yeah.
the season, it's always the threesome, and then the twosomes come on the weekends.
Yeah.
Dude, Webb Simpson, I just saw he's in this
I
tournament.
did. Yeah, I saw that too. But
Jeez, what a veteran at this point.
I mean, I put him with Vijay Singh almost.
Almost. I mean, Webb Simpson and Russell Henley though have this tie in my mind of performing at the same time several years ago.
Yeah. I mean, let's just quickly look at tee times.
Yeah, I just had it up.
You got those?
If you
Yep.
have the PGA Tour app, you can see it.
Here we go, right here.
Webb Simpson's 12:02 p.m.
Round one.
That's
times.
too late. You know, that's when the
Yeah.
wind picks up.
Yeah, but he
So
gets early
hold
on
up.
Friday.
Let's look at this right now. So of all of the guys we've discussed, early off the tee, first real group, we have Emilio Grillo at 9:32,
That's
and
my
then
pick.
we have JJ Spahn 9:43 with Colin Morikawa and Adam Scott.
There's
that
a
whole
reason for that.
that
yeah.
whole group's going low.
Brian Campbell 9:54
Yeah.
a.m.
I think you.
Pacific. Oh, that's super early in Hawaii. That's
Yeah,
2
is that
hours.
sick? Is it
That's
2 or
7? It's
okay.
2 right now.
I was
Yeah.
looking at the weather too. I was like, wait, is
So
this
that's 8
Hawaii
a.m.
time or is this our time?
I'm pulling up Surfline right now.
8 a.m.
We'll get the pipeline
That's
forecast.
the best report.
Actually,
dude, it's,
Diamond Head.
it's opposite
It's
side. of
Diamond
it.
Head, right?
Yeah, Diamond Head. Because it's not even, you wouldn't even want Waikiki because it's blocked by Diamond Head.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's on the other side.
Yeah,
right.
it's on the
Okay.
other side. That's why it gets hit with
Where
all that
we
wind coming from-
surf by Sandy's almost, or
Yeah, well, yeah,
Okay.
you'd go that way
yeah.
from Waikiki.
But remember, it switches the next day. The guys who went first are going to go last. So you almost want people in the middle. Eric
Yeah, but
Cole.
sometimes I always feel like if they go early and they shoot well early, it's like they don't have as much pressure on themselves to shoot super great the second day.
They're
especially
playing
Oh, God.
correct mentally.
They cruise.
Yeah.
incorrect, like inclement weather. It's like they kind of like,
They're not
Oh, no.
I've already
foreseeing
got
it.
my
yeah.
like minus
Guys.
8. I'm just going to.
Oh
Right,
no!
right,
Look at the
right.
windy app right now. By the way, my parents were just in the Big Island.
My
I think,
parents,
like-
my parents are leaving tomorrow.
Yeah,
actually.
20-foot waves.
Oh, wow.
We do the lines,
Yeah.
20 foot?
Yeah, no, I mean I was getting big wave reports, but hold up, look at this storm.
Oh, yeah, the
coming in
backdoor
right now.
backdoor shootout maxed out.
Yeah, maxed out.
Yeah.
They closed it down
They
today.
closed it down.
Hold up. So we're on Oahu. Some of us were, are from there, but or conceived. But I'm looking at the winds right now. So we have kickoff Thursday morning. Oh my God!
It says it starts
24 knots.
It's anybody's game at
Yeah.
this point.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
come
then
on.
if I zoom in on
They're
the
all playing in the same
location,
weather, it looks like, to be honest.
so you're going to get the mountains block a bit of that. You're at least 10 knots. Gust. Let's do gust right now.
Yeah, so Russell Henley, good luck.
Yeah.
What time's he teeing off?
Yeah.
You're no chance.
Wind gust. Oh God. 22 knots.
Wow.
Right by Diamond Head. Look at this. I mean, like, just you can
That's
play around with it.
yellow.
Oh,
yeah. This is what in Southern California they would call a hurricane when they did that like 2 years ago. But
he's 8 a.m.
Atmospheric River.
Yeah, Atmospheric River. Thought that was a band.
Right?
You're in a new band, by the way, right? Boys in Shorts?
Yeah, Boys in Shorts.
Okay,
performing Tiki Bar February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
There we go.
It's going to be good. I'm learning all the songs for the first time, so it's going to be great.
We'd love to see you guys out there. If you guys are in Orange County, we think we might be the biggest golf podcast in Orange County.
That's the goal. That's the goal.
No, I think that might be true. Actually,
hold on. I just want to go through too. I went through.
Not that there's that much competition.
It's good to believe, you know. It's good to believe, yeah.
Well, look, that's the goal, right? I mean, if we can dominate OC, then we're fine. But hold on. I just want to report back 4 days of wind data from the Windy app. I mean, we have 20, 18.
Yeah. It's all pretty
21.
consistent from what I can see.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It was 20-mile-an-hour winds every day.
27 on Sunday at 4 a.m.
Wow.
My God. And then, by the way, side wind.
Yeah.
So it's not even coming over the island. Now it's coming across. This is going to be...
That's where the course is, like right there.
Yeah, this is going to be... Yeah. This might be fun to watch. We might see some real golf out there.
Well, you got to expect winds in Hawaii. That's what ends up happening. You know, you get lucky if there's no wind there. Honestly, if you're there and there's no wind, you're like, this is like a miracle. You know?
Does the winner have a 2-iron in their bag?
Ooh, go to Kalshi.
Yeah, you can actually post that on Kalshi.
Actually, you can post a bet.
Yeah, you can put that bet on. So... But honestly, if you guys are still listening right now, thank you so much for being a part of this kind of inaugural, spaceship podcast here that we got here. Meeting of the Minds. We're talking bets. We're talking everything. We're talking golf, talking life. You know, this is Golf in the Cosmos, guys. Thanks again so much.
Yeah, if
you're still with us, honestly, check out the website. Get some gear. Check out this new hat I got on too. This is coming soon.
By the way, second merch drop, the Mercury missions right here. The
Mercury mission patch is coming soon. If you're still listening, I mean, then you know us more than we know ourselves. So, but we love you all. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Pound it.
Hey,
thanks so much.
Hey, thanks for having us, man.
I want to really thank Miller, Kcon. You guys, thanks for joining with your expertise, guys. It's really been a pleasure. And good luck to everyone out there on the Sony Open and enjoy. Welcome back.
Yeah, thank you all.
See you next time. Peace.